that.
Yeah.
As well, we might see in the next games. So right now, we're actually getting another winner semis. So Sheush versus Downiel. So two people that are no stranger to top 8s also.
Yes.
And well, Sheush is kind of a long-time veteran of like top level EU rivals, but Downiel is sort of new. I believe season 6 was his first time on the PR. And yeah, here we are with his beautiful Zetterburn skin. And getting the first to taste the blood of his enemy right there with a very, very solid 100 and something while only having 5%.
I want to say that, like, just, whoa, I love the hit food and there, up air, just to cement a little bit of damage. But hey, it looked stylish while doing it. One thing I did want to comment on is clear Downiel knowing, like, a match, not even the matchup, but what Eliana players would want. Because literally the game opened up, Sheush instantly opens with that side B, and Downiel instantly parrying it, being like, okay, yeah, something's coming out here. I know that is.
So, yeah, you saw a bit of that. Oh, nice kill there, taking first blood. But, so, what you saw is that Downiel is sort of reputed to be one of the players with, like, the highest APM in the scene.
Yes.
And, well, but sometimes you just get one of those DIs. That happens to everyone.
It is a big shame when it happens, but as you said, yeah, Downiel is absolutely insane with the inputs, and obviously with that many inputs per second, you know what that means? Crazy movement, and that's what we've seen so far. Obviously, Eliana is a big trap-based character. You want to wall out your opponent, you want to make them fall for what you've got set up. But when Downiel's zipping across the stage like a Beyblade on fire, you don't really get a chance to set up something for him to fall into because he's already past it and flying towards you.
Yeah, let's see. And now with that parry, Downiel is going to have a chance to let it rip to follow up with the Beyblade comparisons. And now Sheush is out of the mech. And okay, he's going to manage to get the mech back, but he's going to get up strong. And yeah, now Downiel is continuing his advantage state. Tried to get like a tech chase on the platform, but Sheush decided to knock tech, which is sometimes the right solution in this situation, and gets the stock with a pretty venerable, well, I'm not sure that's actually a word, 160%. So now Downiel...
I absolutely love the setup because getting the mine on the opponent is like a fair bit of work for Eliana, and then especially then finding a missile after when they're already in the headspace of, I have a mine on me. I'm not getting hit by a missile if I can do anything about it. But to find that full setup and then already know this is hitting, I'm approaching with overheat. That's right, I've timed my overheat perfectly as well. I'm going to aerial overheat you off stage while you're getting blown up by the mine explosion. It's crazy awareness that shows how much of a character specialist Sheush is.
Woo! Yes, indeed. That was almost also a kill. So yeah, Downiel is kind of a really rough spot right now, just trying to get a kill off of Sheush, because now combos don't really work, and it's kind of rare for Zetterburn to be... Oh my god, yeah, that is too stuck. Before I could even finish my sentence. I was gonna say how it's kind of rare for Zetterburn to be in that situation, because he has some of the most consistent ways to get killed across the cast. When, you know, sometimes you just let your prey slip by. Like, well, like a slippery snake, like Sheush is.
Exactly that. And this game's starting out differently from the last. Sheush actually realizing that Downiel, you know, Downiel knows what a Eliana might want to do when they're staying away. He's going to be able to call out some of those projectiles just as well as any of the others in the game. And this time instead, Sheush has been using them a little bit closer, getting inside Downiel's face first so he can't actually respond to it, and then letting it rip. But speaking of letting it rip, huge up strong, and I don't want to say it, but haha, you were on fire. Zetterburn hit you with a hit strong. You know what that means? You are dead. Look at the percent, you're dead.
Especially with the Eliana. So Eliana is a heavyweight, but she's also a floaty. So floaties kind of die early off the top, and that jump call out was actually kind of... It wasn't jump, I think it was an air dodge. I couldn't really exactly see, but it was kind of insane. He almost killed Sheush off of that, cementing even more of an advantage. And yeah, it's continuing, however, with a nice parry, including like kind of a read off of the movement on the platform. Oh, almost an up strong there. But yeah, this is like just they're going back and forth, messing each other up. And yeah, it's beautiful to see. But Downiel is still the one at an advantage until Sheush finds a confirm, maybe. Okay, not quite yet.
Eliana up air is a demon in itself, and Sheush knows how to really push it home. Just like that, up air after up air, and chasing you to that top blast. And with a character with technically, with big inverted commas, infinite jumps, as long as they've got the fuel for it, Eliana can chase you to that top blast zone. And when she does, she is swinging that rocket fist as hard as she can. And, well, Zetterburn can swing a fist, but it doesn't need a rocket to be that heavily strong.
Yeah.
And,
oh god, there!
Oh god!
He almost went for the other one. However, he manages to like keep the advantage going with Zetterburn's edge guarding tools, but Sheush is going to take an up tilt. Let's see if he regrets not going for the kill right away with the double dunk, or if he's actually going to take Shush's last stock, which should be ready to go at this percentage against Zetterburn. Just need to put him on fire and punch him really hard.
It's not even like willingly put him on fire. You can literally just set it up on the stage and then watch Sheush hopefully fall in it and then just start tossing out strongs. But obviously, if Sheush doesn't give you a chance to even get the fire on the stage, they're never going to be ignited other than in spectators' hearts. Big explosion.
Oh no, this might be it. Well, he didn't go for the shine up strong. I'm kind of surprised about that. Maybe he wasn't confident in like being able to do it fast enough to do it while Sheush was in parry stun, but that's another moment that Sheush is going to be able to live and mess up Downiel even more. He might regret it because, never mind, he actually gets an up air. Sour fair to up air.
Just want to note the fact that I'm pretty sure for almost that entire game, Sheush had a lead. I'm pretty sure it was like 2 stocks to 1 at one point.
Oh, no. Downiel's the one that got a lead early.
Oh, was it? Okay, my bad. It was game 1 then. Okay. My brain is turning itself inside out. It's going too fast. Both these players are absolutely rocketing around the stage.
You know, it's just it's just melting because of the other fire. So
yeah, exactly that. The heat is too strong.
Whatever. Yeah. Players bring the heat. And it's summer too. Downiel once again going with the lead and some nasty combos to start off. It's just trying to escape and just put a wall of steam, but yeah, Downiel knows how to deal with it. But like you said, insane movement, and the adversary can actually influence where this team goes through hitboxes and also, you know, pairing this team when that's available. And getting that up strong, once again, Downiel in the lead, and also on Tower of Heaven, which I've heard is like a really good Zetter stage.
I can totally get why, because the way the platforms are aligned and like the way that Zetter's hitboxes work, those up airs could probably ladder very, very nicely from even like bottom to top and then off the top of the screen.
And also getting up, and also the platform is also just nicely put there to like get combo extensions on them. If you manage to like combo into up strong on that top platforms, oh my god.
You are as good as in the grave if you get up strong by Zet on the top platform, especially on fire. And speaking of on fire, Sheush is putting out the flames as they absolutely take down your off the side and push forward so hard there is no chance you've got room to breathe.
That is true. Oh, gets a parry and the classic mine up tilt. When you have time, that's like the default Ellie punish. Going to get an edge guard through that steam, because steam can also serve that, as well as combo extensions. And that was good DI from Downiel because he made Sheush just barely with the missile, but now Sheush is going to get another up tilt, but it's not going to lead into a kill once again. Just Downiel with the godlike disadvantage state. However, that back area is going to take it, and now Sheush is the one with a slight lead, 2 stocks to 1. Let's see what happens.
Exactly as you said. Godlike or ungodlike disadvantage is unfortunately still disadvantage, and players are going to be feeling the hurt if they get kept there, which is exactly where Eliana thrives.
Wait!
Zetterburn comes in your face, so if you're approaching and they're invincible, they can just do that.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, okay, Zetter. Why do I keep calling Sheush Zetter? That's not even his character. But oh, that was such a nice take into the down special, catching Sheush off guard, and now the game is sort of even, to be honest. What even is the notion of kill percent in this matchup?
It doesn't exist. When you're at 0, there is a high probability that you are still going to die if you get hit once. So you have to be on your toes at all time, exactly that.
Yes, and now Downiel kind of, yes, exactly, taking the good opportunity to get that kill, that up strong, while Sheush is on fire. This time the combo tool happened to be up air. Sometimes happens. It's not too often that it happens, but yeah. Zedder just has a lot of ways to set up into that, and now Downiel, Daniel, I'm pretty sure his name is actually Daniel, but Downiel with a lead, and Sheush is actually going to go to Treetop, which is actually also, I'm pretty sure, considered a really good Zedder stage. What is the plan? I do not know, but I trust him.
Question, are there bad Zeta stages? I can't think of many where I would sincerely say I could see him being at a disadvantage.
Me neither, but I see Trouble praised especially as far as Zeta stages go.
Oh, totally. Also, that overheat, normally absolutely huge, and Sheush still making the most of it, getting Downiel up to 82, but when you're in disadvantage, you need that gone, and that's exactly what happens. He goes back into the cooled state, so he's got a recovery in multiple different ways, and does not have to go into that incredibly lightweight snake form.
Indeed, indeed. And now, oh, yeah, Downiel bringing the up airs, and Sheush was just so scared of like a forward or something like that. He kept it DIing in, but that's what set up for death, and this is sort of like the mind games that goes on between two people, as like one is getting comboed, the other sort of still has agency, and it's hard to get out sometimes, especially against someone like Downiel, but so some mind games are at play here, and well, would you look at that, Sheush got his opening, and it's not even gonna need a finisher. The mine explosion is just going to purple.
Oh, remember what I was saying about up air last game? Douche, 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 one after the other, taking Downiel up and up, further and further. Might be only 36%, but it's going to leave a mental mark.
Oh god. That is oh
that's
no,
rough.
snake out of mech, snake out of mech, that is death!
Any Eliana player will have alarm bells ringing the moment they... It's like, up B with Eliana is a last ditch resort. If you don't have to do it, please don't do it.
Yes, exactly. Or use it between stocks to refresh the steam gauge. But
exactly.
yeah, unless you're like in the perfectly safe spot, do not do it. However, up airs coming in, godlike die from Downiel. Really showing that matchup experience.
A lovely parry, but obviously only being on a side beat, all it's going to do is set Downiel on fire. You don't really get much out of it aside from apparently advantage state that will lead to a kill with, once again, insane knowledge of your character, knowing when that overheat was going to come online and when it was going to be ready to play.
Yes, and now suddenly the game is even, and Sheush is getting another opening. Somehow drops it. The game is sort of back to neutral. See, they sort of expect Downiel to lean back right after being put in disadvantage, so he takes the opportunity to quickly refresh the steam gauge, and because of that, he's able to find another opening and almost actually makes Downiel pay for it. But instead, Downiel is almost going to kill Sheush in return, and gets another forward air in a very tough situation. Sheush is, but manages to get like a Hail Mary F-Strong from off stage. Crazy options in disadvantage states. Gets another one. It was so surprising that Downiel DI'd it wrong, and now the game is going... Well, sorry, the set is going to game 5. Incredibly close, and I can't wait to see how this actually ends.
All I can imagine happened at the very, very end there was obviously Sheush did a lovely like ledge slip into a into an overheat F-Strong, and all it looked like was happening was Downiel was trying to get away. There was an attempt at like a run away, but obviously that was going to translate into DIing towards the blast zone when they got hit completely unexpectedly, and that's just what happens when people are playing at this kind of speed.
Yeah, that is true. So, oh god, that's death! Oh my god!
No way! I thought the combo was 20%, by the way, was when they first got hit, and then they died at 50 to a in the blast zone overheat up strong.
Yeah, oh, those Air Armada platforms doing God's work for Shade. Or the Devils. Whatever you decide. Oh my god, Downiel tries to go for the double knock and almost dies for it. However, manages to hopefully live. However, okay, he finally managed to touch the ground. That is the most important thing. Sometimes you get hit while trying to recover, but if you touch the ground, you get back your resources, so that you can try again with much better chances, and sometimes that's just what you actually need.
I love the chase from Sheush, using the jets from their jump to chase up with the up air, but they do, unfortunately for them, visit that blast zone and then deliver Downiel on a one-way trip the exact same way, making this 2 stocks to 1, dead even percent. Downiel has been lapped and needs to run to make it back up, because the loser of this very game goes down into loser's bracket.
Yes, and you kind of don't want to be there with the 2 people that are currently stuck there due to unforeseen upsets, but we are here with Downiel position run back. There we go, gets the double dunk he's been looking for quite some time now, and gets another parry. The game is actually even now. even despite the lead that Sheush took without one weird surprise back air back then, you know, Downiel continuing their advantage, gets another, gets like, I don't know, I'm sorry, I fell short of words. Downiel takes the set.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I just looked. My parents were like knocking on my door because I'm home for the summer, and I was like, oh okay. I looked away and I did the commentary and was like, oh yeah, it's 2 stocks to 1, both dead even in percent. There's a lot of work for Downiel to put in, and no joke. Oh, he's on his last. Oh, he's in the blast zone. What just happened?
Oh my god. And, well, I'm sorry, that was, like, pretty anticlimactic of it because I kind of just ran out of words, but this set was fast. It wasn't, like, fast as in, like, the games didn't take long. It was just a lot of things happening in a row.
That's crazy.
On both sides.
There has been so few times that I can remember, like, a match completely have the delta shift on it like that, in, like, especially in RCS top 8s, but... God, I am going to have to go back and see exactly what I missed in the, 5 seconds? I wasn't paying perfect attention? That's crazy.
Like that.
But we do have a few other amazing matches coming up. We